Hello, my name is Kehlani Aguilar, and this is my Communications 101 Persuasive Speech. While shopping in person or online, fast fashion is all around us. Fast fashion is trendy clothes that can be bought at a cheap price. While this may seem like a promising idea, fast fashion has negative effects on many things. Because we all have a choice and impact on our earth, it is important to understand where your clothes come from and how they are made, and also to ensure inclusivity for all. In this speech, I'm going to talk about the effects of fast fashion on our youth's mental health, the treatment of fast fashion employees, and the startling contribution fast fashion has on global warming. Towards the end of my speech, I will state some simple solutions that will lead to a more sustainable closet. Every day, we are bombarded with ads in signs, commercials, or on our phones. Many young teenagers are targeted for fast fashion brands such as Shein, Forever 21, H&M, Zara, Brandy Melville, etc. There is little research on the impact of focusing on such a young demographic, but it has worked selling clothes for fast fashion brands for a long time. A lot of fast fashion brands such as Brandy Melville target only one specific body type, thin. This results in low self-esteem for many young teens. Cara McLean's essay called Unfiltered Filter of Body Image in Fashion states that if there is a negative correlation between self-esteem and body image, you are left feeling pressured and frustrated, which is very unhealthy for your body and mental health. Young teens could start to develop body dysmorphia, which is when one cannot accept their body, so they think they're deformed or not their size. As a young teen, I wanted to look like the models in ads, which focuses on thin, clear-skinned, shiny-haired girls, which was opposite of my growing body at the time. I remember crying on the bathroom floor as I compared myself to fashion brand ads at least once a week. I would try to fit into my mother's extra small clothes as a kid's large to try and fit in. Inclusivity is luckily becoming more accepted and integrated through brands, but many still focus on a thin demographic. Trends can change overnight, and young teens' demand to wear current fashion statements is met with fast fashion. The benefit of fast fashion is that consumers can buy products that are constantly on trend for a fraction of the price. However, the goal for fast fashion industries is overconsumption. This sadly leads to poor working conditions in their factories. Fast fashion not only negatively affects mental health, but also abusive worker conditions have been reported over the years. In a Shein undercover investigation, written by Laura Sanuga and posted by Environment and Impact on Instagram, a journalist discovered that factories force employees to work 18-hour days. They get one day off every month and earn as little as 4 cents for each item they make. Employees end up washing their hair during lunch breaks because they have no time in between making clothes. They must make a minimum of 500 pieces of clothing a day. The first month's pay is withheld from them, and they can earn an additional commission of 2 cents per item. But if they accidentally make a mistake, they will be fined 2/3 of their daily wage. J.J. Satirin's comparative country analysis article called Human Right Violations in the Fashion Industry states that most international and global corporations that deal within the fashion industry will face some sort of human rights conflict. This is due to the fact that the fashion industry outsources and entitles international supply chains when searching for cheaper labor. So in short, fast fashion industries create factories in foreign countries to employ cheap labor where conditions are unsafe and unsanitary. Most often than not, fast fashion will employ children because of their tiny fingers, so they can reach in slim places or to perfect intricate details on clothing items. Now that I have explained the mental effects on our youth and the borderline slave work by employees, I will explain the negative effects that fast fashion has on global warming. Fast fashion is contributing to a lot of global pollution. Global pollution. The article Fast Fashion Avoidance Beliefs and Anti-Consumption Behaviors, written by Nam-hee Yoon, Ha-kyung Lee, and Ho-jung Chu, states that the general premise of fast fashion is that new styles with cheap prices should be offered in stores every week, which can be achieved by employing workers in underdeveloped nations, using cheap hazardous materials and copying a pre-made design. The overconsumption of fast fashion has had adverse effects on the Earth's natural resources and also raises social and ethical problems. Giving rise to the emergence of the anti-consumption of fast fashion, Shein pushes out between 2,000 and 10,000 items every day. This is an issue because Shein uses a test and repeat method, where they create 50 to 100 pound batches, and the items that sell get made in more batches, and the ones that don't get thrown away. This means about 6% of designs stay on their website for more than 90 days. Shein throws away about 92 million tons of discarded clothes, which get thrown in landfills. This results in 10% of global carbon emissions, 20% of global wastewater, garment worker exploitation, and many more issues. Exploring the influence of sustainability knowledge and orientation to slow consumption on fashion leaders, drivers of fast fashion avoidance, an article written by Ray Carroll Cavender and Min Young Lee says, despite evidence of increasing environmental and social concern in recent years, there appears to be a disconnect between consumers' attitude towards sustainable consumption and their actual consumption behaviors. This is referred to as the pro-environmental attitude behavior gap. So how can we avoid contributing to the global crisis when it comes to our clothes? Sustainable fashion looks like many different things, such as not buying clothes as often, re-wearing outfits, wearing hand-me-downs, and thrifting. But the most important thing to remember is that we should all do what we can with what we have. Fast fashion is a danger to our earth and other predicaments. The next time you get a hand-me-down, or go thrifting, or are upcycling, you are being sustainable, and it's a simple and cheap option instead of buying fast fashion. In this speech, I have discussed the negative effects of fast fashion on our youth's mental health, the abusive treatment of their workers, and the startling contribution fast fashion has made to global warming. We only have one earth and one body, so we must love, cherish, and protect it because we do not have a plan B for this life. Thank you so much.